Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to my online community of startups, entrepreneurs, business owners, our Facebook friends, our Encounter Kings. Even if it's your first time, welcome wherever you are in the world. Welcome also to the viewers who will publish this broadcast after the live. This is my impact program. And our topic for today is how to define and target your ideal customer. So let's go and make an impact. Anytime we do anything in business, my friends, we begin with the end in mind. Who is the target market? Who is the audience? Who is going to eat the food I make? Who is going to buy the jewelry I make? Who is going to buy the clothing I'm going to import? We begin with the end in mind. Begin with the end in mind. Ask yourself all the questions. Who is going to buy it? Who is going to eat it? Who is going to use it? Who is going to wear it? That is so important. Number 2, what is my product? What is the product? What is the actual product? I sell food. I sell clothes. I sell property. I sell my services. In 1 or 2 words, tell me what your product is. Not a whole sentence. Do not give me a paragraph. In 1 word, what is your product, ladies and gentlemen? You sell property. Perfect. You sell sectional title. Perfect. You sell clothing, you sell coaching. So what is the product that you sell? Very important. What is the product that you sell? Number 3, who is the end user? Your client. Who is going to buy from you? Who is the actual client who buys what you sell? Who consumes it? Who uses it? What you sell, your product. Now, we are going to take a deep dive into your ideal customer. Number 1, their age. What age is the person that buys from you? 20 to 30, 30 to 40, 40 to 50, 60 to 70. Who is your end user? Number 4, who is the typical buyer? What is the average age of your buyer? Why is this important? Why is age so important? Because you need to talk their language. What is the language of the 20 to 30-year-old who just got married and they're looking to buy property? They just got married and they're looking to buy a property, their first little apartment. What do they want? What is their love language? They are wanting a little nest. They maybe want to build a family. They want to build a home. This isn't an investor. Look how my language changes. I know I'm selling to a young couple, buying their first home. It's going to be a nest, possibly a garden for the children. There are going to be babies. They are not buying an investment. They are buying a little nest. My words in my marketing are words like family, home, nest, love. This is the language I use. So first of all, I define their age. I adapt my language in all my marketing and all my advertising. So number 1 was their age. Number 2 was their language. And number 3, let's find out more about them. What are their current lifestyles? They are quite sporty. Are they active? Are they indoors? Are they outdoors? What are their social doings on weekends? Do they see the family a lot? Do they go to gym? Or if I'm selling to the 70-plus-year-old, they are retired. Their language changes. With retirement, you want to downsize, single level. no steps. If I'm selling to the 70 to 80-year-olds, these days it could even be 60 to 70-year-olds, they want to hear clubhouse. They want to may know, is there a care center? They want to know if there are walks. They want to know, is there bingo? They want to know, are there activities? They want to know the little social side to it. If you do not know who buys what you sell, you cannot adapt your marketing to your target. So very important to begin with the end in mind. Very important to define your ideal customer before you get out of the starting blocks. Very important. Before you get out of the starting blocks, identify your ideal customer. So now we are moving on to number 5. And we are going to take a deep dive into your ideal customer. We discuss their age, their love language, their marketing language, the language I love to use. We discuss their lifestyle. Now, let's go further than that. Let's talk about them in terms of their work, their career. Are they employed? Are they entrepreneurs? Are they little corporates? Does he or she run a business? Little blue or white collar workers? If they are entrepreneurs, they probably need a little more space. They might need a little study if they work from home. If they are corporates, that changes the whole picture. So what is their career? Who is the person who buys the clothes? So in other words, for argument's sake, if I'm selling clothing, then I need to know I'm selling to an entrepreneur who wants casual clothing. Or if I'm selling to a corporate who wants work clothing, it changes everything. You have to know your ideal client. You have to know who your ideal client is. We begin with the end in mind. So number 1 was their age. Number 2, their language. Number 3, their lifestyle. Their work, in other words, their career. Tell me more about this person. Very important in terms of the product that you sell. Now number 5 is going to be their hobby. What are the things they do? Lifestyle is how you live. Hobbies are those things that you do. The things that are important to you so that you can adapt to that. Number 6, their gender. Is my client male? Is my client female? How old is she or he? Very, very important. You have to know, is the decision maker male or female? Then number 5, their budget. What budget has your client have available? Very important. Their cash flow. Number 6, their LSM. Your client, are they middle class, struggling? Where are they on the social demographic? Do they own cars? Where do they go on holiday? Their travel habits. What we have just created is a marketing avatar. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to humanize our avatar or character and bring it all together for you right now. So, my ideal client is a young family, never married, Peter and Jenny. I've called them Peter and Jenny. Peter has a job and runs a plumbing business, a good business. And of course, because he can work with his hands, he will always have work. He employs 3 staffs. He drives a bakkie, but he's always being called. Always being called. So he's on the rivet. Plumbing issues morning, afternoon and night. This upset his wife, of course, because on a Saturday afternoon, when they are on the way to a braai with friends, he gets a call. But of course, he's trying to provide for Jenny. So Peter is working very, very hard. Peter actually needs my business coaching because he's literally trapped by his business, because he's on call 24/7. And Jenny is not happy about this because she also has a job. She's in corporate. So Peter is the entrepreneur, Jenny is the corporate. So Jenny has a real job with real working hours, and her boss never calls her on a Saturday or Sunday. They've come to me for help. Jenny is in the gym every morning 5 o'clock, keeping her figure trim and slim because she works in corporate. She's also climbing the corporate ladder. Gym and fitness is very important to Jenny. Peter does not go to gym, but with digging his holes and putting his pipes in, Peter does go to gym. They love to entertain. They love Peter's parents who live a bit further away, but when they come and visit, they sleep over in the spare room. That is going to become the nursery. So for now, Peter's parents are sleeping over in the spare room, but this will become the nursery. This young couple is looking for a property. Understand their needs are different. He's bringing the bakkie, she's bringing the Mercedes. So who's going to get the garage? He cannot leave his stools on the bakkie outside because he's got no canopy and his stools might get stolen. So it must be under lock and key. But must she park a Mercedes outside now? So do you understand, ladies and gentlemen, when we build properties that are going to sell for, let's say, 1.4 million rand, we have to be ready for the Peters and the Jennies. She wants to start a family. Peter is terrified because if they start a family, Jenny is going to get 4 months maternity leave. So what is going to happen now? So now you create the avatar, ladies and gentlemen. If I wake you up 3 o'clock in the morning and I say, who is your ideal client? I want you to say, Peter and Jenny. She's in corporate. She travels to work every day. Easy highway access. She doesn't want to sit in the traffic on a small little road. To get out of traffic, to get out of her suburb, and to get to work easily. However, Peter, the husband, who is a plumber, is all over the place. He's working in the area. Most people who call him knows him. They have different needs. However, they are buying a home together. This is their first home. Obviously, they are going to qualify with a deposit. She's got a fixed salary, and of course the banks are going to look at it easily because her salary comes first and then Peter's income. They have come to me to buy a property. I need to be very clear on what their needs are. Peter works from home, waiting for calls. However, Peter employs 3 staff. And so what happens now? Do they need a freestanding unit or a sectional title property? And we must remember there are motor cars. Where do we park the motor cars? What do we do when children come? Are they buying a nest to have a family? Or are they putting the family on hold as a step before that? I know my client. So when we put a property or a property development together, we begin with the end in mind. We know the Peter and the Jenny who are coming to buy from us. We have to have the right budget. We have to have the right product. We have painted a clear picture who is buying this unit from us, so we know who is coming. What I taught you today, ladies and gentlemen, is how to create an avatar of your perfect client or marketing avatar. You know their name, you know their age, you know their gender. The best businesses clearly knows their avatar. What is your perfect avatar? Who is your perfect avatar? Who is your ideal client? The best businesses clearly knows their avatar. So let's now be the product of our own product, and let's begin with the end in mind as I opened my talk, and let me ask you the following 3 questions. What do you do? Are you an estate agent, a doctor, a coach, a dentist, an estate agent, a rep? What do you sell? Do you sell property? Do you sell services? Do you sell groceries? What product do you sell? Who do you sell it to? Who is your end user, your client, your customer? And what I want us to do now is to build your avatar right now by answering these simple questions. Who buys your product or services? What are their ages? Pick an age, 20 to 30, 30 to 40, 40 to 50, older. Describe their lifestyles. How do they live? How do they socialize? Are they indoors or are they outdoors? Do they see the family? How many cars do they have? Do they go to gym? Are they sporty? What do they do? Tell me their career. Are they entrepreneurs, corporate, employed, blue or white collar workers? What is their gender, male or female? Let's get a picture of your avatar. The LSM. Are they middle class, struggling with finances? Where are they on the social demographics? Are they homeowners? Do they want to become a homeowner? Do they drive old cars? Do they drive fancy cars? Do they stay at home? Do they travel locally or overseas? How tax savvy are they? Are they offline? Are they online? Are they Apple clients? What social media platform do they inhabit? Are they on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter? Where are they hiding? Where are these people? Let's talk about budgets. How is their cash flows? Are their credit cards hit to the max? Are they Volkswagen or Mercedes people? What cars do they drive? Their lifestyle. Do they go out for supper? Do they go out and eat? Where? Do they go to Wimpy? Do they go to Dross? Or do they go to fancy restaurants? Where are they hanging out? Is your avatar a male? Name him. Is she a female? Name her. Now think of your current avatar, your clients. Do they fit your avatar? If you are talking to everyone, you are talking to no one. If you think about marketing aimed at your avatar, do you talk their language? If they're on Instagram, are you? If they're on Facebook, are you? You have to fish where the fish are. In closing, ladies and gentlemen, build your avatar. Know your avatar. Market to your avatar. In the simplest way, fish where the fish are. My name is Estelle van Riel. I'm a wife, I'm a mother, I'm a businesswoman. Thank you all for everybody that tuned into my broadcast live, and even to those who watched it at a later stage on my YouTube channel. My team has posted the link on my YouTube channel in the comment section below. Please go subscribe to my channel and click on the notification bell. This will make sure you are notified every. Finally, before we end this broadcast, I would like to personally invite each one of you to join us for the online Encounter Kings event coming up on Saturday, the 14th of August. We'll be covering the topic on how to pivot your business for agility, to be effective regardless of the lockdown, and how to future-proof your business for what's lying ahead. This will be represented or presented by Leon de Preer, Christopher Martins, and myself. To register, go to www.encounterkings.co.za. It is completely free, and I cannot wait to see you there. It was such a blessing today sharing this impact series with you, and I look forward to the first Thursday of September. To God all the glory. See you then.